Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Expeditions Viking. Welcome back. We are in Ribe and in the last episode we sort of cleared a campsite near the city so that we have a place that we can run to if things go too bad in here. And we have had a look at the marketplace. We met Ida the Shrieking, a guy who needs an exterminator for his rats, the food merchant, a little boy that is selling salvage, the blacksmith, and a slave trader, and and an old friend of our father, or at least an alleged friend of our father, who has invited us for some drinks to his house, which I find suspicious. But who knows? Maybe his intentions are good. Now let's move on. This episode should be a little closer to the 30 minutes instead of the 42 in the last episode, where we had sort of this bug where we couldn't see our guys. So I decided to make that one a little longer to make up for those lost minutes. That sounds sort of fair, but yeah, that is all that we can find over here on the marketplace. There's nothing more. Yeah, and we're actually building something in our homestead. Is that done? No, 2 days, 17 hours remaining. The problem is we didn't even lose any resources when I built that thing, which is kind of odd. Because I wanted to find out if the slaves can be spent to speed up upgrades in your homestead. I wonder if they are spent or if they're just used. I'm pretty sure that they would have worded it differently. On the other hand, I mean, if you're done with the upgrading, there's no reason why the slave would be gone. I doubt any reasonable slaveholder would actually work their slaves until they keel over and die. It's just not a thing, especially when they are so valuable. You've seen that this guy asks 750 valuables for one slave, so they are really valuable. You wouldn't want to waste them for anything. So let's have a look at the city. So this is the marketplace. This is Ingamar's home. Who's Ingamar? I guess it's the guy that invited us. Let's just have a look. Quest log. Frail one last drink. Yeah, Ingamar. Well, actually, why not? Why not? Let's go to him. Let's have a drink, mate. Let's have a drink. We'll see what happens. This is his home. Right. Yes, so let's go in there. Let's see what awaits. What hilarity lurketh. If you haven't watched it and you possess a good knowledge of English, then I would definitely... Yeah. All these guys have weapons and stuff. I knew it was an ambush. So if you possess a good working knowledge of English, I would definitely recommend a British comedy series called Green Wing. It's set in a hospital, but it doesn't really matter. The setting is not that important, but it's hilarious. A lot of really funny black humor stuff. It's a little bit, if you liked Black Books, or Father Ted, or a lot of these other great British comedy series, then Green Wing might be right up your alley. And got one character there, Dr. Alan Statham, who has a lot of really funny mannerisms, and I find myself often repeating those mannerisms, which isn't good. Well, I mean, she has a bow, he's got a bow. It looks like an ambush to me, I gotta say, so maybe we'll just save here. Don't betray me, you bastard. Ingamar's home speaks of comfort and plenty, but with a certain gaudiness. Old trophies and weapons stand side by side with costly but useless decorations. A fire crackles merrily in the hearth. Before you is a table laden with wooden platters of fruits, cheeses, and sweetmeats. Ingamar stands at one end, biting into an apple and chewing with great relish. His eyes light up as he sees you, and bits of apple fly from his mouth as he speaks. Thorgrim, there you are! Man, I can be a real bastard, and I will do sort of an asshole playthrough. But not now. Here I am. You keep a nice table, almost as nice as the one we keep in Skjern. Yeah, that's also not nice, because it's insulting him. The promise of mead and stories of Ragnar's deeds. How could I refuse? Ingamar wipes his mouth on his sleeve and grins widely. Come then, you're my guest, and no guest of mine will be thirsty for long. Ingamar picks up a pair of drinking horns and sets them on the hearth, beckoning you to join him. Your herdmen move to help themselves as a number of thralls bring forth more food and drink. I have I have a hard perception test over here, but the problem is we're blind as a bat. I don't think that'll do much. From where do you know my father, Ingamar? He leans against the hearth, his eyes growing distant as he gazes into the crackling flames. We were of the same herd back then, allied against ours. We were fucking strong, him and I. Put those milksops in their place. He chuckles hoarsely into his beard. Hey, how do you get an arsman dizzy? I don't know, how? You ask him to piss in the corner of a barrel. Ha! I'm gonna go for the perception test. Perception failed. Firelight glitters invitingly on the surface of the golden mead, and the honeyed aroma makes your mouth water. To Ragnar! Skull! The mead is strong and burns pleasantly as you take a hearty swig. Ingamar meets your toast and drinks deeply. Skull! Ragnar found his reward in Odin's hall, as we all hope to do someday. The old man's eyes only leave you as he tilts his head back to drink. Ah, you know, between us, Ragnar's only true loves were blood and mead. One of Ingamar's thralls refills your horn and his. He raises the drink in salute, firelight glinting in his eyes, as he regards you with a smile. This is not this is not pleasant. Something's fishy here. How did you and Ragnar part ways? Ingamar stares into his horn, a shadow passing over his face. Your father set forth with his herd to sail west. I thought that was the end of him. Never heard that he had returned, not until news of his recent death. I'm gonna go for the sense test. I have some sense, so I'm gonna listen closely. Yes! The bitterness in Ingamar's voice drips with injured pride. You get the sense that he and your father did not part on good terms. This seems to lead into battle. Or I can say you didn't sail with him. I mean, I wouldn't mind fighting them. I wonder if that will lead to me drinking more. You didn't sail with him? Oh no, come on. Oh, I should have gone for the battle option. I didn't know that. Okay, well, no problem. He shakes his head and sighs heavily. I did not. It was not my choice. Look at the thralls. I'm gonna fail that one. The thralls keep their heads down as they tend to you and your companions. Ingamar clearly treats them well, for they are full-cheeked and healthy-looking. These are no thralls at all. Okay, I got a drink. You finish the mead in 2 mighty draughts. As you slam the horn down on the table beside you, your head swims and a burning heat washes from your gullet to the tips of your fingers and toes. Oh, I don't feel so good. You stagger backwards, bitter froth on your lips. It's difficult to draw breath. Your eyes sting and burn as you see Ingamar and his thralls draw hidden weapons in advance. Yeah, saw that coming a mile away. Ingamar's visage is grim as he sets the horn aside. Your father wronged me, Thorgrim! Insulted my honor! Anger and sorrow work his face into an ugly grimace. Then the bastard went and died. When you see him, tell him Ingamar did not forget his slight. Perfect. Just perfect. I should have gone for the fight. Instead of asking more. But that's just how it goes. Remember, in fiction, whenever a person eats in a very nasty way, like the guy did with the apple, it's a pretty sure sign that they are evil, unsavory characters. Like, for example, you see Denethor, the Lord of Gondor, eat in Lord of the Rings. He eats while he sends his son Faramir out to ride against the orcs who have taken the town on the river Osgiliath. And so Faramir rides out while he eats in the hall, and Peregrine sings for him. And he eats in a really nasty manner, which sort of makes clear that he is a stupid son of a gun. Okay, I'm drugged. I'm drugged. That's not good. That's not good. What do we with being drugged? Well, let's bring up Gunnar. These guys can't really do anything to us, I don't think. Critical hit. That guy is nearly down. If I could find some better axes, Gunnar would be really powerful, but as it is right now, not so much. Are you drugged as well? No, you're not. Let's bring her. Let's bring her over here. I want Adis to remove my drugged thingy. So, cure the drugged. I'm not sure what it does. And the animation is still not in. I'm pretty sure that's going to look different in the real game. Yeah, he's in cover. He's in cover. We have a berserker. We have a warrior. Yeah, these are no thralls at all. A healer. A herdman. This guy is nearly out, so we might want to... I could just give him another action. If I go for the heavy swing... He doesn't really have a block chance. Grizzled bannerman. He's in cover. 18% crit chance, so let's go for it. No crit, still. Well, that can happen. We've got him. Gonna send him... Against her or against the berserker? I don't know. Warrior. Let's do this. Let's go against her. Okay, that must have hurt. Oh, I could kill him with her. Let's do this. So you're gone, you idiot. Wonder why he did that. I mean, yeah, I guess he was slighted, but I mean, who cares? Really, would go to your death just for something stupid like that? I can't believe it. So the quick shot has betrayed us, but it will give me the chance of... Yes, very good. It will give me the chance of getting an additional shot off. We are inside. You have a chance to hit. 40% chance to hit, 45% chance to hit. Let's do it. Come on, make me proud, Kettle. Yes! Yes! 101 damage. This guy is dead. Okay, okay. Can still move him. Oh no, Kettle is the only one that I cannot move. Well, alright then, let's end the turn. There's the healer coming out to heal. Couldn't really heal all that. Where are you going? Yeah, come on. Bring it. Bring it. He's gonna go with the lance. So what we are gonna do is we'll try to deal a critical hit here. Come on. Yes. But he's not down. Oh, come on. Well, we'll use her then. We'll use her. Goodbye. Yeah, we hit all hard back home. That's the healer. That's her. We'll take her out. No, blocked all of that, you bastard. Okay. So they are out. My guys are actually very well equipped. I guess going to Funen before coming to Ribe is a good idea. And I'm pretty sure that this must be a bit of a nightmare balancing this stuff, because you never know how well equipped the player is. If the player found all those nice chainmail things in Funen and comes over here fully equipped, or they just come here after doing stuff in Skirn, not even having gone to the forest to pick a tree, and being sort of ill-equipped. I guess it has to be winnable in both cases, so I don't really mind that this is a little bit of an easier challenge. Now what can we do? Who's the bigger threat? The healer or the other person? If we hurt this person, I don't think the healer will be able to do much damage. I don't think that's a thing. She's not in cover. How about quick shot 50-50? The healer is out of the game. Yeah, let's go for the quick shot. Why not? Yeah. Sometimes the gamble pays, and it's not really that important that it actually does pay off. If it were a very close fight, I wouldn't do it, but as it stands now, only the healer is left, and I'm gonna take the personal pleasure of cutting that guy down. Die, you idiot! Why did you get involved, eh? Just stay out of it. Okay, one last string finished. Each herdman has received 3 skill points. I guess that's fine. Let's just go and take whatever these idiots are carrying with them. I wouldn't mind getting a better axe. A fur shield. Made from a fur cut down in its prime, this shield is tougher than its pine counterparts without adding too much weight. That's nice. Let's take all that. And we still got the archer. Oh, we've got a weapon rack over there as well. Attempt theft. Yeah, why not? We got caught stealing after this guy tried to murder me. Really? Well, if anyone comes after me because of that, I'll just cut them down. Yup, I'm gonna steal everything that is in here because I earned it. Ooh, so I got caught stealing again. Who caught me though? I mean, who's in here? Come out and fight then, so I can beat your scrawny ass. Medicine, 200 valuables. Thank you. So that's the standard thing in here. Looks like our own hall in Skjørn actually. Only that there needs to be a throne over there. Anything else? Yup, I'm gonna steal really hard here. And I keep getting caught. Let's see what that does. Basket. Take that stuff, that's not forbidden. So what did all that stealing do? Prosperity, power. We'll find out soon enough. I think this should be different. I think if I actually finish fighting him, I think this shouldn't be considered stealing anymore. Yeah, is my opinion. It might get changed. Just gotta keep up drinking some tea for my throat. So my reputation, I guess is there a way to see my reputation? Character? Healthy. He's pleased. I'm pleased myself, by myself. She's loyal. He's pleased. Optimistic. She's skeptical. She's aggressive, he's aggressive. She's honorable, conceited, altruistic, cooperative. Wonder what conceited does. Yeah, well, we've got some skill points as well. I got 11 skill points. You have 5, 10, 5, 6, 9. Well, you can do stuff with 9 skill points, I think. Yeah, I can go for the strider thing. I'm not sure that's really helpful. Halves enemy critical chance, increases range damage reduction by 10%. I mean, that's not bad, because he mainly gets range damage. Let's go for that. Fencer, we don't know what that does. We already got that. Relentless, we're not using normal attacks, but I guess the quick feet is useful just to get him out of a scrape, so I know that he has it. I think everyone else has quick feet. Yeah, so I don't have to guess anymore. I'm gonna go for the strider ability for myself, I think. I didn't go for the shield because it's not worth it really. Feint, I could go for the stun. Leadership abilities, there's nothing more for me to gain from that one. Witchcraft, Golder, lets you use war cries for party-wide bonus. That's not a thing. And these sort of crafting skills, or camp skills. Heavy Sleeper, during campaign you become fully rested by only resting 1 shift. I'll go for that one. Although, no, the Strider is more important right now. A little bit more movement is going to help me. And then we'll go for the Heavy Sleeper next. That costs 6. I'm going to go for you, for the Heavy Sleeper one. You just can't do it. You can do it though. Heavy Sleeper, well done. And you don't have any more points. Okay then. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's save. I mean, this could have gone worse, I think. Could have gone better. I should have attacked them after I managed that sense check. That's for certain. Don't mind me. Welcome back. What brings you into my humble shop today? Not sure if the reputation change is in yet, so let's have a look. Should we go to Jarl Ranghilder? Sort of say hello. Yeah, why not? Why not? So we sort of solved this quest. Who's that? Nothing to see over there. There's nothing to do over there. Can't talk with any of these people. This marker sets me to the west. Let's save. Can't go in there. Somewhere over here. There must be the long haul of her. Oh, it's over here. Okay, yeah, well. Should have guessed that. The guard on the left is thin and rangy. Blonde, doesn't seem to really have eyebrows. Fucking freezing out here! The one on the left is a large man, round-faced and with doleful eyes. Standing in the cold while they talk around the fire. It's no job for a fighting man. Boredom. Teeth chattering. They cease their belly aching and look at you. Do your Ragnhildr's huskarls usually complain this much? Maybe if you were stood here in the cold all day, watching people come and go, no glory or even just a good fight to be had. Might be you'd complain too. Children complain, the best among us act. Really? Look around the yard. A table is laden with warm food, steaming still in the cold air. Against the wall of the longhouse, a row of casks stand tapped and ready. Why is there a feast prepared but no one at the tables? The Jarl is seeing a visiting Godi and his followers, all the way from Glav and Drup, I think. He's a pale fellow. No wonder when him and his didn't want to eat or drink. A right shame all this food and drink with no one to enjoy it. A right shame. I could set themselves up to be sort of pissed off, but I'm not sure what I would gain from this. Simply taking from it would be wrong. And we're gonna leave it. And we're gonna go inside. Let's see what she has to say. So her hall isn't any more impressive than mine. Oh well, she has those white walls, I guess. Ranghildur the White. Let's see what she has to say. Oi. Ranghildur the White politely stands when you approach her seat and clasps your wrists with a firm grip. Welcome to Ribe, Thorgrim. To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit? Yeah. I was ambushed near the blacksmith. Seek your permission to recruit a crew for my ship. That as well. For an expedition, I won't stand in your way, but the warning I gave your father extends to you as well. Stay in known territory if you value your life. Thane's school encroaches upon my territory. I'm forced to seek aid elsewhere. Yeah. A troubling accusation. Are you able to prove it? I'm working on it. Meanwhile, I'm simply here to assemble a crew. Put word out at my barracks that you're seeking a crew. Mercenaries are often found there, sparring with my herdmen. I was ambushed near the blacksmith. What? In my town? Do you know who they were? She turns the medallion between her fingers. How odd. Quite a mystery you have here. I've never seen such patterns before. I would advise you to consult the guide at our temple here in town. If these markings are religious in nature, she will know what they are. I've come to trade at your market. Very good. As always, we shall be glad to have your business. Yeah, let's hear about the rumors about the disappearances in the marsh. I wish for people to travel safely to and from our city. If this isn't dealt with soon, Reba's reputation will suffer. A bounty of silver becomes anyone with the courage to seek out and solve this problem. I'm not afraid. Allow me to deal with this task. Skeptical followers gain morale. Of course. We'll talk later. If you need my counsel, my door is always open to my neighbouring thanes. Maybe I should have played my cards closer to my chest. Maybe I should have not told her about School of Skullcleaver, but on the other hand, oh well. Let's see if we can loot anything. Because that's how I am. That's how I roll. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't really want to be called stealing from the thane. Let's take this crap. There's nothing in here. I try to keep my thieving ways to a minimum when I play for you guys. Oh, and this is where her housecarls sleep, I guess. So, yeah, she has a lot of defense, I guess. Let's save. Did I really find a medallion? Guess I didn't read the text. I'm pretty sure that ambush must be the guy in the house. Gonna have a look at the inventory as soon as we load it out again. So we got that fur shield. Physical resistance -1, 425, 7% block chance. I think we might be better off giving that to him. Yeah, your shield isn't great. Yeah, have that one. Now, what do we want? Winged spear, torch, caltrops, wooden figurine. Don't think we can do anything with that. We will have to repair that one. Although I haven't found a way to buy anything, I guess we just have to break it down into salvage. Yeah, deconstruct this item. Okay. I sort of would like to, for the game to take the highest skill in my herd for that, so that I don't have to be a jack of all trades. That would be kind of nice. Let's have a look into the quest log. Frail 1, something to prove. No, that's not it. One last drink. Reminisce over a horn of mead. Monsters in the marsh. There's nothing to find over here. I'm not sure what that was. The other thing, but that confused me, I gotta say. Now, what do we do next? We're at Jarl Ranghilde's longhouse. I would like to know if there's something else over there worth seeing, worth finding. That looks kind of nasty. It looks like it burned down. No one did care enough to remove it. Brana Ketelbjarnar daughter. That's a name, Ketelbjarnar daughter. So let's save and let's talk with her. Hold! You, hold a moment. You're approached by a slight woman with a spatter of freckles on her sharp face and her auburn hair in a tight braid. Her pale eyes dare you to turn away and her voice is like a whip crack. You're not like the rest of these people, are you? Armed. Purpose to your stride. You get things done. What do you want? She gestures at the acrid burnt-out ruins. I know who caused all this. Who caused it? A filthy sleaze named Ragnar, my husband. He deserves a coward's death for what he has done. You want me to find him? She thinks for a moment. I hear he's been seen fleeing southeast. If he's making for Hedeby, he'd have to cross through the marsh. What can you tell me about Ragnar? He came from a struggling merchant family. His silver tongue bought my hand, much to my shame. So he took the dowry, failed to pay the mourning price, and left town with all of our trade goods, fanning the flames to cover his escape. For him, it seems it was purely about the wealth and coin. I'd like to know more about you. I came from a family of tradesmen, been in Ribe for 3 generations, only child, and my parents wanted grandchildren. I'll find him, bring him to justice, I guess, because I got nothing better to do with my life. Yeah, man, that is a big fire. Holy crap! I can hardly breathe. Yeah, holy crap! That's that's a wasteland out here. That's all burnt down. I mean, it was pretty common fires in these times because I mean everything's built out of wood, so it'll burn like nobody's business. As soon as one of these buildings is in flames, and you can see that they are built very close to each other, so the fire will spread like fire. I can't go through there. Oh, a net trap. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. There's nothing to be done down here. What's that? Yeah, that's the smith. Let's see where that goes. There's some flowers, which give me some herbs. Okay, that goes nowhere. I found some bishop's wort. What's that? Branch in the marker points towards the harbor. I don't want to go to the harbor right now. Just want to find out what else is around here. I mean, the Jarl told me to go to the Gita, which might be a thing. So we've sort of scouted all this area. There's this area to look at, and I'm guessing the harbor is over here. So, Starkadr, does the big guy have a dead goat strapped to his face? I think it might be a beard. You couldn't tell by the smell of it. Ugh. I think they're talking about Gunnar. Ja, da Jan Skeggerson. Oh yeah, we talked with you already. Maybe we should do that. The whole rat thing. Is there anything over here to be gained? What are you? Roder Betson. Nothing over there. Don't mind me. Okay, I won't mind you then. Better get the hearth fired well. It will be a cold night again. Why do you think so? Sky has been clear all day, not a cloud in sight. That's a pretty sure sign. And you can see that these are sort of the more poor areas of the town because they don't have the wood on the ground. This points towards the market. Okay, we've already seen that one. These are just private property places. What's that? Dilapidated homestead. Can I do anything in there? Dilapidated homestead. Oh yeah, I can ask this guy. Asker Jumper. Yeah, does direction take you to a set of small homes not far from the market? The walls are dirty, the doorways skewed, and one of the roofs has several large cracks. A group of young men and women dressed up in rags are loitering about the courtyard. The oldest of them, a boy of perhaps 15 or 16, gets up and saunters over when you enter. Hey, you lost, old man? We're not interested in company. Sorry, my young man. Let me just rest my arthritic 25-year-old legs a moment before I leave. The kid lets out an amused snort despite himself. He looks almost impressed for a moment before he regains his composure. Jarl sent you, right? If you're here to throw us out, it's not gonna work. Smarter people than you have tried. Ah, I get it now. You're the rats. I like the turn that this is taking. Very, very well done. I like it. Glad they aren't literal rats. Aye, you're a sharp one, alright. He wipes his nose in an already rather crusty sleeve. You can try and catch us if you fancy a chase, but lots of people have tried and we're still about, yeah? I guess I'm going for the peaceful way. How can I convince you to leave peacefully? Unless you find us another place to live, we're staying right here. You can run us out like the last people that Hawkbelly sent, but we'll just be back when you're gone. This is our place. You can tell him Jumper said so. Interesting. Interesting. Who are you kids? What are you? Slow-witted? We're the rats. You said so yourself. Ada's voice is filled with motherly concerns. Where are your families? Jumper spits on the ground. We're all the family we need. Your kids shouldn't be living in a rotted out dump like this. Why don't you come live in Skjern? We have a recently vacant house you can use if you take care of it. Nephew grunts from the side. You're going to give them Erlinger's homestead? You think these rogues will be able to mind a farm? They seem quick on the uptake. I'm sure they get the hang of it once we show them the basics. How do you think these kids get by in this city? You want to invite a bunch of thieves to move in next door? Jumper snorts derisively. Doesn't matter either way. We'll get chased out of Skjern too. You just watch. We're not the welcome sort. Difficult. Difficult. It's actually a really difficult question if I should offer them to come to live in my neighborhood. I mean, I can always kill them if they don't behave in Skjern, right? There's always a second chance to kill someone, but there's no real second chance to let them live. I'm the thegn of Skjern. If I say you're welcome, that's how it is. If you want the farm, it's yours. Come spring, my boys will show you how to till and sow. Won't have to steal any more. So some of my guys aren't too happy about it. He fixes you with a skeptical look. Then he holds up his index finger, turns, and walks over to the rest of his pack. The kids have a short convention. It all appears remarkably civil. Then Jumper returns, a resolute look on his face. Alright, we'll take the deal. We'll figure. If this is some trick we're good at running, we'll find our way back here just fine. We'll let Jarl know his problem has been solved. You can come back with us when our business in Reba is concluded. Jumper wipes his palm on a passably clean section of his pants and then shakes your hand. The deal having thus been sealed, he and his rat pack gather their meager belongings from inside the rotting buildings and run past you and out towards where you tied up your horses. Clan prosperity reduced. What? By 5? Holy crap! That might not have been a good decision. I guess. I mean, yeah. That doesn't make me too happy. The other guy better pay. I'm gonna pull his hide over his ears. Oh, yeah, that's how you say in German. I have no idea how else to say it. What's that? That's the temple. Okay, nice. Let's go back to the marketplace, get our reward. And then we'll see how it goes. Let's just quick save. Dude, did you deal with the rats? I struck a deal with the kids. They won't be back. Are you certain? Well, I shall hold you to your word then. As soon as I've taken stock of my new property, I'll have one of my friends bring the promised reward to your people. You shake on it, and without wasting another moment, Jarl sets off towards his new home. I mean, I gained the skill points. I gained 10 salvage, which isn't of much use to me, but I'm pretty sure it'll be very useful in the full game when you can actually craft stuff with it. But yeah, I guess this concludes this. So we dealt with the rats, we took a drink with the alleged old friend of our father who tried to kill us. We spoke with Jarl Ragnar and reduced the prosperity of our homestead. So everything's great, right? If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing. There's still a couple of episodes left to go. Definitely want to find everything Ribe has to show, and then we'll see. Hope you join me for that. Thanks and bye bye.